Hello students, welcome to Fun with Maths as usual. You are always welcome to my channel. Today we are going to start a new topic, volume and surface area. In this, first we will take up volume. In general or in terms of science, what you have studied, that the amount of matter contained is known as volume. The same in mathematics. What is volume? We are going to study volume for solid shapes like cube, cuboid, cylinder, etc. So we will learn the same thing, how much we can contain in that. Like if you take, first of all, we are going to take cube. What is a cube? Cube is a 3D shape, means whose all the edges are same. Here is a cube. Everyone is familiar with sugar cubes, ice cubes. You must have seen. They have got same length, breadth, height. Children, in 2D we call them as sides, whereas in 3D shapes we call them as edges. If this is length, say A, this is breadth, this is also A unit, and this is height, this is also A unit. Means all three dimensions, length, breadth and height are same. So volume of a cube is equals to edge. We don't say side, we say edge cube, or here we have assumed edge as A unit, so we write A cube cubic units. Why I am writing cubic unit? Unit may be in centimeter, means its edge may be in centimeter, meter, decimeter, any unit. So we write volume of a cube is A cube cubic unit. If edge is given to you, say find the volume of a cube, find the volume of a cube whose edge is 6 centimeter. So children, what will you do? First of all, you will write the formula. Volume of a cube is equals to volume of a cube is equals to edge cube. That is edges given to you. What is the measurement of edge? Edge is equals to 6 centimeter. So volume is equals to 6 cube. And what is the cube of 6? That is 216. 6 is a 36, 6 is a 216 centimeter cube. So this is how you can calculate easily volume of a cube whose edge is given to you. Now coming to the converse. Converse means if volume is given, if volume of a cube is given, if volume of a cube is given, then edge is equals to cube root of its volume. Cube root of its volume. Means if volume is given and you want to calculate its edge, you will find out the cube root. You know how to calculate cube root? You can use the method of prime factorization and get the cube root. For example, if volume of a cube is equals to is 125 cubic centimeter, find its edge. Find its edge. So children, what will you write? You will write volume of a cube is equals to 125 centimeter cube. And you have to find edge. So write the formula of edge, that is third root of 125, yani that means volume. Third root of volume, which is cube root of 125, that is 5 centimeter. So this is how we can correlate. If edge is given, you can calculate the volume of a cube. If volume is given, you can calculate the edge of the cube. So is that part clear to you all? Now coming to the another solid shape, that is cuboid. Children, I am taking up basic things so that it will be easy for you to understand the concept. I will take higher questions but later on, not right now. First, just understand. You saw cube. Did you try to find out how many faces does it have? How many edges does it have? I am drawing one cube over here for you. You see, and what is the shape of each face? If its length, breadth, height, they all are same. Because these are the things that you must know. As in 2D shape, square is having all four sides equal. Here in 3D, cube has all the edges equal. So it has 6 faces. It has, you must have seen Rubik cube. आप लोग खेलते हो ना, you play and match with colors. You just find out from there that all the edges are same. Number of small cubes are same. So that makes the face, how many faces are there? 6 faces are there. Each face is square in shape just because that length, breadth and height all are same in cube. Whereas in cuboid, the number of faces, they are same. Just see the example of duster. It is little curved over here. But if you see general dusters that we use in a school, that is the best example of live example which we can show to our students that here is a cuboid. This is length, this is breadth and this is height. Now pay attention to my words. The one which I am showing you, it has length, breadth, height, all 3 different dimensions. But cuboid has got this option that it may have 2 of its dimensions same. Not all 3. The moment all 3 will become same, it will become a cuboid. Am I clear? So, when we teach, when we introduce cuboid, we mention that this is length, this is breadth, this is height, all 3 different dimensions. But we must tell you that out of these 3 dimensions, 2 can be similar, same value. So volume of this cuboid it is equals to length into breadth into height, cubic units. Children, actually I should not use this multiplication sign because in algebra we don't use multiplication sign. So in the next step I am writing LBH cubic units. That means length, when no sign you can see between two alphabets, that means that there is a sign of multiplication. The only condition to find the volume of cube in numeric, that all three dimensions must be same. Either all should be, length, breadth, height should be in meter or in centimeter or in decimeter, whatever it is, but all three must be same. Let us take one question. For example, find the volume of a cuboid whose length is 5 meter, breadth is 10 centimeter and height is 5 decimeter. Fine. Now you can see length is 5 meter, breadth is 10 centimeter and height is 5 decimeter. Children, if you remember your this metric measure table, kilo, hecto, deca, then meter, then deci, centi, milli. Deci, centi and then milli. So whenever you are going downwards, you are going to lower unit, means as many steps as you go down, you will increase number of zeros with 1 in multiplication. Like if you have to convert meter into decimeter, you multiply by 10. Meter into centimeter, you have to multiply by 100. So by this method, we will convert. So length is in meter, let us convert into decimeter. So 5 into 10, that is 50 decimeter. Fine, because there is only one step down. Now centimeter into decimeter means you have to move upward, opposite direction. So you have to divide 10 divided by 10, that is 1 decimeter. And height is already in 5 decimeter. That means we are going to calculate the volume in decimeter. So volume of a cuboid length, breadth, height, that is 50 into 1 into 5, that is 250 decimeter cube. This is how you can calculate volume of a cuboid. If volume is given along with two dimensions means length, breadth or breadth, height or length, height, you can calculate easily by transposing. Like volume is given, length, breadth is given, volume is given, length is given, breadth is given, height is quotient. So height is equals to volume upon LB. Similarly, breadth is equals to volume upon LH and length is equals to volume upon BH. This is how you can calculate the missing dimension. Clear, students? A third solid shape that is there It is right circular cylinder. In right circular cylinder, the top and bottom are the two flat surfaces. You must have seen telecom boxes which are round in shape. You must have seen pillars, round pillars. These are all general life, daily life examples which we see in our day-to-day life. These two are flat surfaces and they are circles, normal circles. Congruent circles. Normal circles along with the term congruent circles means their radii are same. Their radii are same. The line joining the two centers means the centers of these two circles, this is known as height of cylinder. This is known as height of cylinder, and this one is, the side one is the curved surface, which we will take up in next video when I will take you to surface area. So in cylinder, if R is the radius, radius is R, height is equals to H, then volume of cylinder is equals to, first of all children, I want to ask you, do you know what is the volume area of circle? That is pi r square, and area multiplied by height gives you volume. Same comes here, pi r square h cubic units. If you observe carefully, this is written the area of the base multiplied by height of the cylinder. This gives you volume of the cylinder. Again, what is pi? The value of pi is 22 by 7 or 3.14. We will put 22 by 7. If we find there any number which we can cancel by 7, divisible by 7, and if there is no number divisible by 7, then we use 3.14. So let's take one example. Find the volume of cylinder whose radius is, again children, radius and height should be in the same dimension, whose radius is 7 centimeter and height is 10 centimeter. So let us write the given thing. Solution. In solution, first of all, write radius is equals to 7 centimeter, height is equals to 10 centimeter. Volume का use, just write formula. Volume is equals to pi r square h, that is 22 over 7 into 7 into 7 into 10. That comes 1540 centimeter cube, as both the dimensions are same. Volume is also known as capacity when we talk in terms of liquids. Whenever you are discussing the questions of liquids, whether it is given in the question or not, that you express your answer in liters or not, you have to know, you must know, I should say, you must know when it is the question of liquid, answer should be written in liter. 1 liter is equals to 10,000 cubic centimeter. 1 liter is equals to 10,000 cubic centimeter. These are the basic concepts of volume of cuboid and right circular cylinder. I hope you are able to understand at least the basic of all these three solid shapes, and you are definitely going to attempt the questions related to it. And if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe as much as possible, and follow my Instagram page Fun with Maths. Thank you everyone. All the best for your exams.